So I have 9 things that I want to talk about that you need to do immediately when you get on your cruise ship. Stick around and let's talk a little bit about this. Hi everyone, Rob from Sea-kers, and today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that you're going to want to do right when you get on the cruise ship. But before we really get into the meat of this, I would really like you guys to be invited to join our community, our new community here on YouTube. Please, when you get a chance, hit that little subscribe button and then click the like, and that will really help us get this channel moving in a good direction, and I can provide even more content. So please, take your time, hit that subscribe button, and hit that like button. It really helps. Thanks a lot. So you just got on your ship, you're really excited, and that's when you can really forget to do a lot of the things that you might want to do right away. Everybody is so excited about getting on the ship. They want to go up to the buffet. They want to go and walk around the ship and see what their vacation's going to be like. But there are some things that you're going to want to do, some kind of housekeeping things and some other things that will just make your whole cruise vacation even better right off the bat, just to kind of get things moving in the right direction so you don't have to worry about them anymore, so you can just have a good time and enjoy yourself. So let's get going with one of the most important things that you really should do right when you get on the ship, especially if you have my time dining or if you are planning on visiting any specialty restaurants, and that being get your dinner reservations done immediately. Right when you get on the ship and you have the ability to either go to the restaurants and make those reservation times, or go on the app and make those reservations time when you connect it to the ship's Wi-Fi. So that's one of the very first things you are going to want to do. Matter of fact, on my last cruise, I was able to, connect to the ship's Wi-Fi right from the terminal before we were even allowed to enter the ship. When I was able to do that, I made my dinner reservations. I had all my times scheduled. I knew exactly when we were going to eat dinner, and then that will allow me to then plan the rest of my vacation around the time we're going to eat, which is exactly what you want to do. So this way you don't have any kind of confusion. You get the times that you want to go. It's just the thing that you're going to want to do right when you get on the ship. Like I stated before, when you get on the ship, a lot of times people are wanting to go to the buffet or get something to eat right away. They had a long travel time. They're, just itching to kind of, sample some of the food that they're going to enjoy while they're on their cruise. And people immediately, usually the first thing they do is go up to the Lido deck and head up to the buffet. The buffet gets kind of crowded during this time. So unless you're an early person on the ship, you might want to think about taking a look at other dining options on the ship outside of the buffet. The cool thing about that is you'll get much faster service. You get much less crowds. It's just a little bit more relaxing than all the hubbub that's going on the ship when people are first getting on board. There's less luggage all around the place. So think about, instead of going to the buffet when you first get on the ship and are looking for something to eat, try to see if there's any alternate choices that you can go to enjoy a lunch when you first get on the ship. That will kind of put you a little bit more at ease, a little more relaxed, kind of get you in that vacation mode a little bit sooner. Who really likes lines and crowds and luggage that you have to negotiate around, right? So try to find that quieter place, and you might just really start to get into that vacation mode a little sooner. We love doing that. This is one of the things that we do all the time. We try to find an alternate dining place to eat outside of the buffet when we get on the ship. And since we're kind of in this little, area of talking about food, I think one of the other important things that you should really do when you first get on the ship, if you haven't done this already and informed the cruise line beforehand through their customer service channels before you actually get on board, is try to find either the head waiter or somebody if you need to get anything changed about your dining, such as you have some food allergies or you want to kind of sit in a table with a certain group of people, or you want to have a more intimate dining arrangement where it's just you and your wife in a two-person table, or you're wanting to enjoy other people's company and share a table with new people so you can make new friends. These are the things you're going to want to kind of take care of right away when you get on the ship. Make sure that they know about your allergies, about your preferences of food. If you are you need to be gluten-free, or you just can't eat shellfish. Those are the type of things you're going to want them to know right away. So this way they have it marked on your profile, so that they know when you come to eat, they know exactly what they have to worry about, and they also can make sure that your dining experience is exactly what you wanted. Either a nice intimate relationship table for you and your husband or wife, or a nice large format table for your large family, or if you want to kind of mix and mingle with new people and make new friends. This way, your cruise line knows exactly what you want, and you can tailor make exactly the experience you want, and you get it right away before it gets more difficult to do it logistically. So try to do that right away when you get on the ship too. So one of these other things you're going to want to do on the first day is to make sure you get your swimwear in your carry-ons along with your essentials. This way, you're going to be able to get into the hot tub, get into the pool, get on those water slide lines right away when there's not many people there. Most people check in their swimwear when they put in their luggage to the porters, and it just takes time for it to get to their room. But if you have yours in your carry-on, you can get right away into that bathing suit and start enjoying all the water activities when there's not many people around to do that. So that's another great way to kind of get into vacation mode right away. Enjoy those water slides, enjoy the hot tub when it's not as crowded, and just relax, right, without all the crazy crowds. This is a good idea. I do it all the time. It's a lot of fun to kind of have your hot tub to yourself and be able to go up and down the water slide lines and enjoy them without much waiting time. It's just a great time to do it. So you can do it too now. So now we're talking a little bit about the room and when the rooms become ready and checking in your luggage, etc. One of the things that we're going to want to do when we do get our luggage into our room is we want to unpack right away. We don't want to kind of live out of our suitcases. The cruise line rooms are kind of small to begin with. Even if you're in a suite, they could be still a little bit small, especially the mini suites. Definitely get everything unpacked. Everything has its place. Get the luggage kind of away and out of your general area so that you don't have to navigate around that. Just unpack, get things in where they need to be. Again, it's just a way to relax, right? You don't have to worry about where is this and I have to go digging around in a suitcase and pulling this out and then putting it back into the suitcase. Just kind of get into that vacation mode. This is your home for the next few days. Get it to be like your home. Get your stuff in the places where it needs to be so that you can just grab and go and just enjoy the day as it goes. Unpack when you have your bags right away. So another thing you're going to want to do right when you have access to your room is test out your bed. See if it's to your liking. See if it's not too firm for you. If it's too firm, you can talk to your cabin steward, and they do such a phenomenal job to try to get it to where you want it to be. They have egg crates that they can put on it. They can use duvets to kind of make it a pillow top. We recently got off of a ship, and my wife says, "Oh man, this bed is really, really firm," and she just wasn't comfortable with it. We talked to our cabin steward, and he did such a phenomenal job. It was like a brand new bed once he got done with it. He was a phenomenal person. We tipped him well. He was a great asset to have for us, and they just would want to do whatever they can to make your day a lot easier, make your night a lot easier for your sleeping arrangements, to make sure you have the right amount of towels, make sure those things are all in order with your cabin steward. They are just great people. They will make your life so much easier when you're in your room and to your liking. So definitely make sure all your cabin amenities are where you want them to be. Make sure your bed is the way you want it to be. Make sure you have enough pillows. They will let you know what they need to do, and they will bring this stuff in for you, and they will get it to your liking. It's something that you really want to do on that first day, because you don't want to be tossing and turning, right? Your first night of sleep. Just say, "Oh man, this bed stinks." To test it out. Get on it. See if it's something that you can get fixed. The cabin steward would do what they can to get what you need. So now we're going to talk a little bit about something that used to be a real horror story that everybody did together, but now we kind of do it at our own pace. We do it when we get on the ship, and the problem is sometimes some people take some time to do it, and it's something that really needs to get done right away, and that is your e-muster. watch the video that's on your app so that you can get that taken care of. It tells you how to wear a life jacket and the sound of the horn for an emergency. And then you go walk to your muster location and you check in. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's that simple nowadays. Beforehand, you used to have to get all together at a certain time. Everything kind of stops on the ship. Everybody gets standing in a sweaty location outside in the sun, or all crammed into a certain location and do their muster drill. Not anymore. So what you need to do is when you get on the ship, usually around 12 noon to about before the ship leaves, there's going to be crew members over at all the muster stations to check you in to make sure that you know where your muster station is, and that you did watch the videos. So do that right away. This way your vacation could start right away and you're not holding up the ship from leaving port. So get that done right away. Try to do it right before you go to the buffet or you go get something to eat for lunch or you have that first drink. This way you get it done with and you don't have to worry about it and you don't have to hear your name on the announcements to say that you need to do your muster, otherwise you're getting off the ship. So do that. Get it done. It's really, really easy now. So just get it done right away. So this other tip that I have here is really dependent upon your cruise line or even a ship within a cruise line. Depending upon the cruise line or the ship, you might have to make some show reservations. The cool thing is you already made your dinner reservations, so you can now make sure your show reservations fit with your dinner reservations. Make sure you give yourself about a 30-minute gap between your dinner and your show. Usually your dinners take about 2 hours. Give yourself 30 minutes after that, and then make sure you can book your show sometime after that or before your dinner. That's the other thing that you can do, especially if you're a late dinner person. So get your show reservations if you're on one of those ships that you need to do such. Get it done when you can, the very first day on the ship. This way you don't have to stress about it and you don't have to worry about it. So this final item that I'm going to talk about is really not a tip. It's really not something that needs to be done. It's really optional. It really depends upon you, but it's something that I love to do because it kind of gets me into vacation mode. It gets me knowing that I am on a cruise ship and we are going to have a great time for these next few days. It is go to the sail away party. This just kind of gets everything all right with the world, right? You have a drink in your hand, the music's going, you're enjoying yourself, you're kind of interacting with the cruise staff, you're interacting with the entertainment staff, you're just starting to get right away into that vacation mode. The endorphins kind of kick in, you start really enjoying yourself, the inhibitions go away. It's just what you want to do. And I just would never ever miss a sail away party. I love the views from leaving the port. I love just the interaction with the different people, meeting new people, and then you just want to go to that evening party as well to kind of carry on the good times after dinner, after your show. This is your first day, folks. Enjoy it, right? You don't have many first day cruise days, right? So enjoy it when you have them, do it when you have them, and get to that sail away party, get to that evening party, enjoy it, have a great vacation. And remember, always seek the seas. Bye now.